open up with our motto and go from there. You can unmute your mics and repeat after me. One God,
One
God,
one aim,
one
one aim,
one destiny.
one destiny.
Right. Meeting is officially open for today. We welcome to our business development meeting. Today is Thursday, October 10th. And whether we talked last Sunday, we were focusing on our events as a revenue stream. Of course, it's events our business. So we had said that we would utilize this time to further discuss an event that we have on the table coming up, which is Ancestors Day. So did want to further discuss that event and allow some space for that. Unless President John, you have anything else that you want to discuss, I would definitely allow you to open the floor first if you would like to.
No, I think that's a good topic. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Jump right into Ancestor Day. 1 second. I know we've got the date solidified for October 31st since it is available. Did we go ahead and solidify the date, President John? Lock it in with the venue?
Yes, October 31st, Thursday. We'll be at the Shrine of Black Madonna. We have the time from 5 to 9.
Okay, we have the time 5 to 9.
Yes.
So I know Brother Naju's working on the flyer. Did we get back with him? I know you got off the call the other day.
Yeah, I thought we put the flyer. I ain't put the flyer in the group.
I may have missed it.
I'll drop it in the chat real quick.
Okay. Right. I'm actually trying to find the document that we typed up as well. So we discussed the runner show at the last meeting. With these flyers, President John, are we getting digital copies physical ones, or are we just going to focus on the digital marketing?
Digital flyers. Primarily, in my opinion. We can talk about it though. We got
Okay.
3 weeks.
No, my wife Kendall had a last minute.
Gotcha.
No, I meant like tonight. We're going to talk about it tonight. We talk about it. We think that's beneficial.
Well, I think it could be definitely beneficial. Although we have digital flyers, but I mean it all depends on who we have the manpower to hand them out, and where will we hand them out. In my opinion.
Yes, that's true. Manpower and it is a small. I mean, I'm not gonna say small, but there's expense depending on how many flyers we're talking about.
Right. I know we had some people who brought it up. What do you guys think about anybody getting flyers, physical flyers?
Well, I thought it was a good idea to advertise at the library because a lot of people go to the library and they needed a physical copy. So I emailed it to the library and they printed it off and now it's there. So I don't know. I'm not really good at marketing. I just do what I can. I go a lot of places in the West End. So it would be helpful to have some physical copies.
I think that's very helpful. From that standpoint, I mean, if we talk about, paper copies or printing some things out ourselves, that's something I had not considered. When we've gotten flyers in the past, have been like 3x6 hard, hard copies.
They're saying something like, I don't know what's much better than coming off smug to the jury.
Isn't there a committee for like promotions and media?
Yeah, Brother James is our promotions coordinator, but primarily he's done it through social media. He should be here, but
We need you to compartmentalize.
we haven't discussed promoting the event. I appreciate Brother Mason's for allowing us. And I mean, it is in the realm of business, but as a committee, we haven't necessarily focused on that. It's just been more reactionary, depending on what we're trying to do.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of our next step where we at because we kind of know what we're doing. I guess how we're going to do what we're doing, we have to figure that out too. But also, because marketing is how we're going to market is I guess really the next step because we have to make sure people are there. So I guess that's the purpose of the conversation now.
No, well, yeah. Speaking of people being there, of everyone that's an officer member who actually does plan to be at our August 31st event. I know I do. Nobody.
I'll be there.
Thank you, Sister Cecily. Brother Art, I understand. Brother Macias, I understand. Brother Eric, Dr. Shams, I obviously understand. Brother Eric, would you be in attendance for our August 31st event? I keep saying August, October.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you said August? You mean in a couple, like 2 weeks?
3 weeks, yeah, October 31st.
3 weeks. Yeah, sure. Is that the grill?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I can commute over there.
Okay. The hours that we need to be available at the grill are 5 to 9. I would probably be there the entire time. Would you all be available for the entire time or partial time? I would hope for everybody to be available. The
That's
entire
4.
time, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. Sister Cecily,
I'll stay the full time.
thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I feel good proceeding with the discussion now, Brother Macias. We have at least 3 officers that will be in attendance. And I'm sure other officers will step up as available, but that was very important. We don't want to be inviting people to an empty house. So the commitment of the officers and members to support and attend has always, and I guess that's kind of, it should be hand in hand, has gone with promotion. But at the end of the day, promotion shouldn't affect our officers' attendance. All of our officers should be, that are able, should be in attendance.
Yes, but she now
Okay,
came out very sympathetic and that's.
anybody else? Brother Malik,
She starts detailing abuse. I'm worried about Chanel.
Verse first.
first, what, thanks for joining. We talk about October 31st. I'll be available. Sister Cecily, believes she'll be available. Brother Eric believes he will be available. Do you think you'll be available for the 31st from the hours of 5 to 9 at the Omanala Griot?
You've been charged with first degree murder. The jury has the option of convicting you of first degree, second degree, or manslaughter.
Brother Malik,
However, we.
Should be available.
okay, just check your, you just jumped on, check your calendar and everything, but that's what we're discussing. I'm trying to bring up the, I couldn't attach the flyer to the chat, but I'll just share the screen. But that's what we're focusing on is, right now at least, upcoming August 31st event. So we got a good four officers. That helps with laying out the program and responsibilities. Brother Macy's.
Okay. So, of course, we always trying to make sure we have next steps. So we know we have people that's going to be there, and then we have to execute how to get people there. So, here's the flyer. So we are hoping to get some ideas on how we can market this thing out to ensure the maximum attendance possible here. So, of course, we're going to post the flyer. Of course, we also, Success has already put it at the library. I guess what other efforts can we commit to get this word out?
Race first, folks. I can jump in real quick. I know two ways that we could get the word out about the event. One, I can help with circulating it among the different student and academic groups that I'm connected to at Georgia State. We just had a Black Graduate Student Association meeting today at 3 o'clock, and it was our first one of the year, and we had like 20 people show up. We're also connected to the Africana Studies Department and other student groups related to Africana Studies. So we could, inform them of the event. I'm sure, they can also disseminate it and would have some folks who would be interested. The only other thing that I'm thinking about is, I have a relationship with, Montoya Smith, who does the mental dialogue, and I know he does a lot of community work. They promote a lot of events. And so I think that would be those two avenues of advertising things, I think are like good things to like maintain and can just be consistent marketing tools. So I would say, yeah, like the GSU groups that I'm a part of, that we could do a bunch of other stuff with too, in addition to marketing events, and then also the mental dialogue Montoya's group that does a lot of stuff at Urban Grind, the Black Owned Coffee Shop. Two ideas that I had for getting the word out.
Thank you so much, Brother Langston. All great ideas.
Sound like we need at least a few physical, but what comes to my mind, and let me know what y'all thought. I was just thinking just paper copies, but on physical. What are y'all
Paper
thoughts
copy.
on physical flyers? Normally, well, yes. Anybody, any thoughts?
Are you talking about what Jackson wants to make sure? What I want is not.
I don't.
True. Did you open it up? Can you say anything? No, you, Jack.
I'm not opposed or for. I guess.
Look at how paranoid you are. Hold on to this secret is driving you crazy.
I'll be good with virtual copies, even though I know other folks could use paper copies for things.
Yeah, well, we got the virtual, we're promoting the virtual. The question now is physical. Can we, are we okay with printing out, color paper copies, or do we need to go to a print shop and get official flyers?
But you think this is selfish?
I think that's the question.
I definitely understand the feasibility part about it. So I mean, with that being said, you know, I vote for the paper copies based off of the feasibility and the conversion rate of flyers. Anyway, it's a low conversion rate on them. Period. So.
Else, everybody else's thoughts, officers specifically? Yeah. All right, we'll get a few paper copies as soon as we can. Probably like 4 per page. All right.
Okay.
We will promote. As far as run a show, can you go over run a show one more time for me again? It's a tight 2 hours.
Oh.
You don't have to say the hours or
Okay.
anything, but what were the topics?
All right. And I have been trying to find that document this whole time, to be honest with you.
All right.
But I do have it.
It was on your phone, wasn't it? Because you were showing
Yes,
your screen.
it's in my Google Docs. The only problem is I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I have about 10 Google Doc accounts, and I think I typed it in different. So give me 1 second. I do have it in my Google Docs though. And
Well, while we're looking for it, I know we were starting with a libation. Had a whole
we will start with the welcome first. Welcome first, then the libations.
So welcome. I guess I don't know if we'll throw the pledge in there somewhere. That'd probably be the welcome.
Yeah, in the welcome.
And then libation, call upon the elder to give a libation.
Yeah, you've been out since the 10th grade.
After libation,
So you want to pull this bullshit?
after libation, we're going straight to the program, right?
No.
Yeah, after libation, that was where we're going into the storytelling.
Not someone ready to take some.
Now, when I remember last time we were talking about this, somehow the storytelling was confined to like 30 minutes.
You're punishing yourself.
Yes,
That wouldn't be the first time.
That
it
seemed
was
a little bit tight, but that might
a
be
little bit
right.
too
I don't
short.
know. I mean, I don't know what y'all. It might be right. We all talk about potentially kids, so they don't want no hour-long stuff. That probably is the right time.
Yeah, because the kids are their main thing. They're gonna be looking forward to the end, their trunk or treat.
Right.
They're gonna want to listen to us, but they're gonna be looking forward to moving around. In my opinion, but
All right, hold on. Speaking of trunk or treat, really quick, let me segue.
found it.
We hadn't talked about what we supposed to be providing something as a division, right?
Provided something.
For the youth, like the trunk or treat, or are we asking the parent? Yeah, we're not asking the parents to. We're providing a resource that they would come and get what you need and going back to your community. Not going back, but you know what I'm saying.
Let's talk about
We will provide everything. Is kind of where I'm going, right?
Yes, I thought we were. gonna have stuff. I thought the trunk or treat where they have like stuff in their trunks.
Where's that coming from? Who's providing that?
He wants for them is to get to the basketball game.
That's a great question.
Maybe go back to the house to get kids and somehow it's my fault. I didn't make sure we had it.
So if we really don't have that, it's gonna end up being a big bucket of something. And you know, on their way out, the kids gonna be able to get whatever they, you know, whatever we provide, they can get it as they go. But again, we need to, what are we providing? We've done, I think we've done like fruit and stuff in the past, honestly. But what are y'all's thoughts on what we can provide at a reasonable expense?
Yes, we did. I thought we did. Everybody bring some things. All the officers brought some fruit last time.
Somewhat, like it was just somewhat, but again, I mean, no, we're not gonna overburden those that are
Right.
volunteering, and I need to understand from an organization standpoint, what type of expense are we looking at outside of renting the space?
I have the runner show here on the screen now. Of course, the trunk or treat, what we talked about was the last thing, which sounds like maybe the most expensive thing. In addition to the food, I guess, food and music. You hear me, Sam?
What's that?
Okay. I was making sure you can still hear me. Thanks. But yeah, I have the agenda here. So do we want to put further planning on the trunk or treat? Because I know that was kind of Lady President's idea, and trying to get more information from her.
I mean, come on, y'all. We got some people on the call. What are our thoughts on what we want to be able to provide for the children?
Raise fast.
Dr. Shannon.
Yeah. Although I won't be there, children love pictures. So if you have pictures of our prominent leaders and stuff like that there, you know, either in the book or something like that, but pictures, you know, they like pictures. Raise fast.
Raise first. Thank you, Dr. Shams. Pictures, officers, what y'all think?
Yeah.
What you talking about, like a photo booth?
Dr. Shams, you know, he meant pictures of leaders, pretty much, I would think.
Oh. Well, it's already some up at the place, isn't it?
He's talking about giving them, I guess, smaller ones that they can have. I think that's what he's speaking to.
Oh, hell. Yeah, damn that. How much would that cost?
I don't know. How much you think? Less than $50?
You will bring in a photographer or
giving away, you know, having, I guess we would have to have the images.
Would it be like a flashcard with the picture on the front and some facts on the back?
Something like that. We would probably have to create it, but
yeah, it'd be front and back, or would it be glossy? 4x6, or 5x8.
Well, I didn't know how mad he would get, but you just told me that you were aware of the triggers that made him violent.
That's a good idea, but that sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You trying to do something that's gonna be, we know we can actually put our division emblem on it. You know.
In that statement to the police, you
So
said, and I quote,
for Halloween, I know the kids are looking forward to coming home with a bag full of candy.
when he walked away.
So be an alternative. You know, they gotta be looking forward to coming home with a bag full of something. You know, I feel like no, I mean it could be fruit, it could be anything. You know, maybe we could try to partner with a local farm or something and get them to donate some fruit or something like that, or maybe I don't know. But I feel like that trunk or treat is what makes it the alternative for Halloween. We get them home with something.
Yes. Yes. Honestly, for me, fruit was the best alternative that I could think of. For the as Brother Macias alluded to, the sentiment, the expectations behind Halloween for children. You know, we know they want candy. They're gonna get candy. They may go somewhere else before or after they come to the griot. But at least we can counter that with some fruit. That was my thought. So we got fruit, we got pictures. Thoughts? And again, budget. Right now we're talking 50. If we do both, we're looking at, you know, I'm thinking up in close to 100. But at least $50.
And how much are those drummers?
The drummers, I don't think are gonna make it. Drummers too much. They're too expensive. So we're gonna have to replace that with some music or the anthem or something like that. Some digital.
And somebody out there beatboxing.
Yes.
Speaking of playlist,
I was gonna do a drummer's playlist or something real quick.
Yeah.
You know?
right.
But yeah, no, we ain't we got time for in person. Not this time. But nah, brother, budget for what we want to do for the children. Right now we're looking at $350 for the space. So it'd be additional something for the children. And I think as far as bringing anything back, I was thinking donations. I wouldn't want to do any tickets, anything like that. But if anybody has donation, they were willing to provide.
And you have a best ancestors costume contest.
Yeah.
And what's the prize?
I don't know, $20 or something.
No further questions.
I really don't know. Well, that's why we're here. But that was really my you know, the money. I think maybe we could do I don't know. Oh, teach me about Garvey. Throw that in there. We're supposed to bring up Garvey at the end, and
we're gonna have the books.
Working with Brother James to get the books, to get him the funds this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should have books to sell for the day, and that'll be a good kind of donation / contribution, as well as something for the kids and the parents.
So the offering is off the table.
Since you brought him up in his books, I was thinking about that and wondering if a book reading, I don't know the age group of kids y'all expecting, but if that was an activity y'all think would be good to have that day, or not so much.
What was it?
Having I believe Brother James is the man who created the children's book, right?
Yes.
So I was just thinking a live reading of the children's book with the kids.
Throw that in there, Brother Mason.
But that was storytelling. That's not.
I mean, but yeah, you're right. That was our climax.
Okay, good.
Mr. Garvey was going to be our last ancestor, and then roll that into Teach Me About Garvey books.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just checking or wondering, but that's good.
Food and music. I think I don't see no. What y'all think about food? Yeah, I mean, maybe some. I don't know. What y'all think? Like, what we gonna do? Like refreshments, some muffins or something? It has to be kind of. Well, not have to be. But what do y'all think? I'm thinking it's something grab and go. But
Grab and go.
what do y'all think?
Yeah.
Come on, man, talk to me.
Well,
I think no food
donate
as well.
food.
Can we even afford the food? Honestly, that's the first question.
I think no food as well.
It maybe like grilled cheeses or something.
What'd you say?
Something bulk that they can do like little lunch.
Hold
You
on.
know what I'm saying? Put them in like a little brown bag.
Grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Something to throw together. Something.
Whoa. Might as well do peanut butter and jelly, huh?
For real.
Yeah, I was
On the
gonna say
line.
that, but I was thinking allergies.
Oh wow, this guy.
I mean,
you got
hey,
it planned
man,
out.
people have them.
Oh yeah, I forgot these folk got allergies for
Look, Cecily
every
said
damn
black
thing.
Yeah.
food.
Maybe like take an inventory or offer both, I guess.
That's crazy. Kids don't eat peanut butter and jelly no more.
Yeah, they got them allergic to outside.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly. Bust.
I feel like the food is a little complicated personally right now. Cost
Agreed.
cost as well as how we want to do that, what we want to do. But cost specifically.
What is black food, Sister Cicely?
You know,
Names.
soul food. But that's gonna be much, like President John just said.
Nah, we can't.
Yeah.
We can save that for November. We can do something big official for November, but it's gonna this event is people moving around. They coming in and get the message. Trunk or treat.
So, and that right there, we can have photos and music right there. Where like we have a section with the background, and the kids are coming around taking a picture.
I like that.
Front of the background,
and
that's when we're looking at the costumes.
And we should kind of be dressed up as well to participate, and they should want to take pictures with us. So yeah, I think that's a great idea, Brother Mason.
Yeah. And then climax that section with the costume contest.
Have a friend may let us use her 360 machine. What?
Okay.
I mean, if you would want that, just when you said photos, it made me think of it. So.
Oh, photos 360. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're the only one that's running, I've had out of this race a long time ago.
As your lawyer, I am telling you.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be my lawyer.
That sounds like something that'd be fun for the kids, honestly.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Between the 405 and Slough, it took me an hour to get home. And I still gotta do this all night.
I'm just sorry, baby. Well, guess what?
So who's excited?
I was excited. Look at you.
All excited.
Apparently you.
Yes. Match my energy. What's up? Ancestor Day.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm sorry. I almost woke my son up. But yeah.
No.
Turn up.
The closer we get, the more excited I would be, and the more commitment that we get, the more excited I would be.
I feel you.
The more everything that we talking about, if it don't, if somebody don't pick it up, I got to make sure it gets done. So it's just a lot of headache right now.
You say you in the West End a lot. Were you going to be doing the physical flyers in the West End?
Yes. That's one thing I can and will do and would love to do because I'm always everywhere in the West End. So
Mr. Cecily, do I need to get you those flyers, or do I need to get those to you?
sure. I mean, I can print some too. Um, what I don't really have an idea of how many. I guess I should write down like what places I want to put them at and think about that.
I think locations, having an idea of where you want to go would be good, and then plan from there.
Yeah, I was thinking immediately like the churches in the area, and there's the Washington Park Library. It's not that far away. Maybe some of the restaurants.
I like it all.
Okay. All right. So, I guess we have to. Are we going to purchase the fruit, or are we going to try to partner with the local farm?
Some of the fruit. That's a good question. I don't know. I think we should look into the local, but I mean it's fruit anyway, so we got to keep it fresh. Not something that we can buy right now and
Right.
hold it until day of. So, let's look around local, see what we can get locally first.
Alright.
I said, why is all that green stuff on here? Halloween 5 or something.
So, as far as the contest, I think I'm going to try to commit to the putting towards the fee, the fee as well. I think it should be at least $50 at the minimum, though, just to make it something that's worthwhile every year. He's looking forward to maybe uh, help out with that. Yeah. I'm going to put $50 here.
What did he say?
No, I said as far as the contest, I think they should do a minimum $50, and I'm willing to help with that, put up that cost. So we can do at
Oh,
least $50.
$50 prize?
Yeah, I think it should be a minimum $50 for the kids. Too much.
How about this? What if we did $50 total for top three, 25 for first, 15 for second, 10 for third?
I like it.
Y'all, we've got to get excited. If this is the way we feel about it, then nobody else is gonna really be enthused either. I'm just saying.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, she talking to y'all. She ain't talking to us. Greetings, Brother James. We're just speaking about you.
Oh, greetings, family. How y'all doing?
Doing well. Were you planning to read Teach Me About Gary as we close out the storytelling?
Of course I will, Brother President.
All
It'll be
right.
my honor.
All right. Locked in. But that's what we were speaking on. Well, in regards to you specifically, we're looking at first, second, third prize for costumes, $25 for first, 15 for second, $10 for third. But y'all have any questions, Brother Najee? Greetings. Oh, and Brother James, obviously you'll be there if you're gonna be reading. Brother Najee, I keep saying August, October 31st, will you be at the griot? And thank you for the flyer, by the way.
Yes, yeah, I'll be there.
Okay.
Hey, brother President John, if you got some extra flyers, I actually read to a school downtown, Slater Elementary. I read to them on the 31st. So, you want me to take some flyers up there, I can, you know what I mean? For the teachers and the students, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we were just talking about physical flyers, so we're just gonna get some paper flyers that we can share. I'll get you that. And I told everybody that I was gonna get with you, before the weekend is out to purchase the box of books as well.
Okay. All right. Appreciate that. Your thing.
All right. So once again, I think we have a pretty good run of show here. Got some marketing ideas and commitments that we have here.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I do have a question. But I'll let everybody else go.
Any other questions, concerns, comments, thoughts from the
Hey,
body?
when do you think is the day that we should have this set? And then like when does this go from prep to the other type of prep? You know what I mean? Like how many days until we begin getting these ideas like further for the day where it's like, okay, no more ideas? Like
What you
2
gonna say,
weeks.
Brother Macy's?
You ask a question again, Brother Eric?
Like right now we're about 3 weeks out. So when do we stop adding to the idea thing? Like until the day before, until like a week before? Like when would you say is the final meeting for this before the day? Or is it just a continuing until it starts?
What do you mean ideas? You mean ideas for the event, for the run
Like
show?
For like down there says we are gonna go to the student promotions for digital with Brother Langston.
Yeah, he
When
committed to do some digital promotion to the student body at in the AUC.
right, we're promoting stuff until the day before and adding to the day until the day before.
No. For the most part, in essence, yes, the plans will always kind of change and modify up until the day of. But what I would say from a planning standpoint, we need to have everything locked in, official, promotion pretty much taken care of by the 20th. And the reason why I say that is this event is at the very end of October, but we have another event right behind this in November. And if we put too much on this one, we're gonna fall behind on the one after it. So we need to take advantage of the time that we have and have everything locked in by within a week and a half.
I mean, if you have some ideas, that's one of the purposes of this meeting, so we can get those ideas out.
Yeah, we got a pretty good program. Like what we did tonight, we got a lot of meat on the bone, so to speak. But that's what, yeah, as Brother Mason was saying, that's what tonight and other future meetings will be about is how do we feel about the expectations for the day? What are we missing? What needs to be done now up until the day of, things like that.
You have anything that you could think of? Okay, anyone.
What would make us more comfortable and more excited, about the day and the expectations?
I don't think I saw a costume contest on the flyer. I think if it was on there and if you put on there that there's a prize, more people would come.
So Najee, what you think about some updates to the flyer?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever update you need me to do, I can do.
Take note of what Sister Cecily just said. Add the costume contest. And I guess we could put what, $50 prize, because it is technically 50. Ain't that how they do it? You add up all the prizes and then say that, put that on the flyer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So $50 in prizes, up to $50 in prizes.
To piggyback on that, there's also nothing like candy oriented. It's kind of like an adult looking flyer. And so I don't know if we could add something about candy or because I'm thinking of this nonprofit, The Father in Me, and the guys who run it, they do a lot of activities with younger kids. So I think this event would be great, and I'm gonna pass the flyer on to him. But I was like, dang, I gotta tell them that the kids are gonna get candy there too, because the flyer doesn't really give that vibe. I don't know if that's something that could also be added.
Are we doing candy or are we doing food?
Well, I mean, that was somewhat not the adult aspect. I mean, we do want to appeal to the children, but the candy aspect was what we were trying to counter.
Ah, okay, I see. Just so I understand, it is still a family child oriented event though, right?
Yes, it is. Yes. Let me see. I guess we probably need to put that on kids costume event. Prize $50. Yeah. Some way to promote children. And also, Brother Najee, let me share one more time. Brother Mason, I'm gonna share.
I'm gonna stop sharing.
I just noticed this when we were watching though, but capitalizing the descriptions of the ancestors. So one greatest organizer, well-known author, Black empowerment, Black Panther name, revolutionary, but just small things like that. And then add, as we're discussing, promotion for children and the children's costume contest, prize $50. All right.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Thank you, Brother Najee. Brother Mason, stop sharing. If nobody else has any questions, anything, I do. Who are the ancestors we were planning to highlight? I think that's important. Do we know that, or are we deferring that to someone else?
That's a great question. Great question.
I think we should kind of just make that clear now.
So how do we plan on kind of doing it?
Make a list of ancestors like.
No, I mean, like each officer going to come up and who's going to be the ones? Are we going with the storytelling group, or are the officers going to read that are going to be there?
I don't know how it's going to get executed, but we got to have the right playbook, no matter who the quarterback is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is the planning. Whoever does it, I don't know how that's gonna look, but this is the outline of what we
Say
want
the
it to look
question
like.
again.
The only reason I asked the who was going to be doing it, because that person might be, they might want to do a certain ancestor, whoever the person is that's actually doing it. But
Well, I feel like well, with that being said, those that are being in attendance should have, get priority as to who the
right,
ancestors are that we'll highlight.
that's exactly where I was going.
So, Brother Malik, Brother Eric, Sister Cecily, Brother Najee, Brother James,
We know Brother James doing.
who are the ancestors that we feel we should highlight for this year? And of course, Mr. Garvey will be one of those ancestors.
Say, hell, Booker T.
I'm a Booker T fan.
Hell, Malcolm.
I mean, the ones you got on the flyer, definitely.
Yeah, Brother Najee gave Dr. Francis, Fred Hampton,
Yeah.
Brother Najee, Brother Malik, you continue.
Yeah, that's enough right there.
Yeah, that's enough.
Well,
Y'all need
no.
some women on there for real, for
Yeah,
real.
I was
Exactly.
put Nina Simone.
It had like you said, Dr. Chris Wilson.
Asada Shakur.
Sada Sakura. Okay.
Asada, yeah.
She transitioned?
And Angela Davis.
Oh no, I don't know. He may not have transitioned. I don't know, but
Fannie
she's
Lou
one of my
Hamer.
heroes. So.
Yeah, Fannie Lou Hamer.
Is she still with us, bro?
How about
Asada
Yeah, I
still with
believe she's still in Cuba.
us. Fannie Lou, yeah, she good.
How about Henrietta Vinton?
Henrietta.
And you got Ben Davis. I think that's 3 women, 3 men right there.
I think okay. That'll do it. 5 minutes each. We got to keep it concise, keep it, fun for the children. So, yeah, a powerful 5 minutes for each one.
All right. Great question.
All right,
All right.
makes me feel a lot better.
Do we have who's gonna do who?
Pause. But
Yeah, later.
Yeah, whatever's left over.
Not it. Okay. Anybody else not it? Now, let's start there. How about we start there? Who all is not it? We're gonna wait. All right. No, Brother Dan got to teach me about Garvey.
Yeah.
So, Cecily, you reading about one of these people? Brother Eric? Like,
Sure.
Okay. Which one?
If I'm choosing from the list, I can do Malcolm X. But if I
Oh,
think
that's
of
Brother Eric?
yeah, if I think of another ancestor, if we're committing to one of these, I'll choose one of those now. But if I can think of another ancestor, I'll do that. Or I guess, yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I think I got to dress like these people too, right?
Huh? What?
Are we dressing
Wait,
like this?
we're dressing
Yeah,
up.
we do.
Not
Yeah,
like
we are.
that.
We are
We're
supposed to
keeping
dress.
morale up.
Yeah, we don't
that
necessarily
is a
have to
question.
dress like the ancestor we presenting, but that would be cool if we did that. That'd be dope.
That would be cool.
I have class that day from 4:30 to 7, so I can try to swing around at the end of the event, but I wouldn't bank on me being able to carry any part of the agenda in a significant way.
Nah, right.
I understand. Thank you for that input. That's
Yeah, yeah.
man, yeah. It's not
What do
everybody's gonna be
yeah, never mind.
available.
Go ahead, brother Eric. You had a question. It might be a
No,
great one.
I'm thinking out loud. My mic should really be muted. I was thinking out loud.
Francis Crest, well sing. I'm
I
pretty
can do
sure.
Dr.
Oh, yeah,
Wilson.
you're right.
I think
You're
it's
right.
like sing a song.
You're right. All right. We have any other commitments?
Well, see, and that's what I'm saying with the outfit thing. Can a man present for the women?
I think it should be a woman, in my opinion.
Wow.
It's just my opinion. I'm just one person. I think,
Lady President probably gonna be there. She'll be able to represent one of them.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't be
All
on.
right. We'll reach out to the people on server, maybe with Diane, maybe.
Appreciate you, brother Langston. We'll keep you informed. Thank you.
Alrighty,
Yeah,
race first.
Race
yeah,
first.
we have some officers who are not here. So we'll double back. We got some great segue on to Ancestor Day. Who's excited? You know, events is a very major part of business. We're really a major part of society. Well, our life is about events and happenings. Events control what's happening in the world, in our community. So I'm excited to talk about this tonight in the business meeting. I'm looking forward to discussing future events. We'll do a great job on this one and continue to look forward to November event and continue to create momentum from this event. So hope everybody's excited. We'll take this time tonight to discuss this. Next week, we'll get back to talking about ways that we can acquire capital for our to build worldwide commercial and industrial intercourse for the welfare of our people. I don't have anything else, President John, for tonight. I'm motion we move to close unless anybody else has anything.
I only have one thing. As I said, we got another event coming up next month.
Yeah.
So just like we just thought about ancestors that we wanted to highlight this year, we also need to think about brothers and sisters, elders in the community and in the organization that we want to highlight this year as well for our awards. So I'll need a list for that for next month. That's not obviously Ancestors Day is first, but don't forget about the award ceremony next month.
I'm putting mine out there now. I think we, like John Hope Bryan in the community.
Got you. We were doing, well, we had done a general leadership award for the community and then a lifetime achievement leadership award for the community. And then we did some general leadership awards for the division and then a lifetime achievement award for the division.
So those are the ones we're gonna have this year as well.
Not necessarily. That's just how we did it in the past. So that's just putting that out there for us to think about how we want to present it this year.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the intention was just obviously not priority necessarily, but yeah, somewhat of a priority is the workers, people in the division. So it was really an internal thing, like us highlighting, acknowledging those that are putting in the work for the division was how it started. But it expanded like, hold on, we're not the only ones in the community that are doing things. There are other people in the community, and we have an opportunity to highlight them as well. So that's where the thought came from. But again, we could talk about it. We got a month. Just wanted y'all to keep that on your radar.
Okay.
But other than that, great meeting. I second moving to close. If there aren't any concerns.
Okay. Move to properly second that we move to close. If there's no unreadiness, put your right fist in the air. Repeat after me. One God,
One
God,
God,
one aim,
one
One
aim,
aim,
one destiny.
one
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 destiny.
destiny.
Africa
Africa,
Africa
for
Africa.
the Africans,
for the
for the
Africans,
Africans.
Yes. Mm,
those at home
those
those
at
at
home,
home.
and those abroad.
And
those
those
abroad.
abroad. Race first.
Up, you mighty race, you can accomplish what you will.
Up you mighty race. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Can accomplish
Thank
what
you.
you will. Race first, family.
Think it or it won't happen.
Race first.